Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Good night, buddy.
We are back to talk The Valley. This is season 2, episode 6, Behind Closed Pantry Doors. Make sure you like to subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all your Valley coverage, your Vanderpump coverage, anything having to do with Lisa Vanderpump, anything having to do with any reality TV show, new or old. Some season finales just hitting The Amazing Race last week. We have Survivor this week. We have Farmer Wants a Wife. We also have Summer House finale this week, a big finale week. We'll be here for all of those and their subsequent reunions. So check it out. All right, Brian, talk about a reunion I didn't want here. It was the second week in a row, the continuation of the fight last week. Does Darkside Danny exist? Two, does Darkside Danny have a drinking problem? Three, do Danny and Nia need to share their whole lives? And four, God damn it, like Nia, all of them have no lives, and Janet has nothing else going on because the fact is, frankly, they are making something out of nothing. I'm not saying this guy again. I'm not excusing the slap in the butt and call me daddy stuff, whatever. I know it sounds like I'm dismissing it, but leave it where it is, right? But the fact that the whole fight broke out, they then had a sit down dinner to apologize to this girl for talking about her when she's not around and gassing the situation up when she literally accuses him of being an alcoholic. The moment that woman leaves, they gas it all back up again and start talking about her. So by the time the
Yeah.
episode's over, they're more mad than before. Is this really what we're doing? And then Nia,
Yeah.
we'll get to her and Danny's
Yeah.
convo after, but you go.
No, I'm with you. I'm on vacation here, so apologies if my connection is bad, but I actually watched this with other people, so it's good to get their insight and their opinions on the matter. And we all are on the agreement. Like Janet is the mess. Do you think this is like the end, like Janet's downfall for the season started right here?
I think Janet's getting finally exposed, right? Last year,
Yeah.
there were some arguments and things that she was involved in, but you could realistically take her side in some of
She's
them, right?
pregnant.
However, what you've heard from everyone, even since last year, even before, while she was pregnant, everyone said she was the shit stirrer of the valley, that she was a rumor
Mhm.
person, she was a drama person. And if you saw Watch What Happens Live, and I'm sure most people who watch this did, she got landslide demolished in every single poll question. The fake
Yep.
ha, 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 that she was doing, and that husband,
Yep.
dude, Jason, he sucks, dude. Talk about like a
Yeah, he's
sim.
an NBC.
He's a sim and a simp,
Mhm. Mhm.
and apparently likes to take his wedding ring
No, I
off. So
completely.
we're gonna find that out.
Mhm. It, I laughed out loud when Kristen in the preview said that. I was like, there she is. She showed up finally. It's been a few weeks, but the drama is she's bringing it back. Yeah, Janet's so messy, man. Like you said it best. Like you have nothing going on. These people have nothing going on in their lives that they got to use. Like piling on somebody that actually is like a kind of a normal family, at least the appearance of it, and they're mad that I just think it's bogus. I think it's
If
totally
a,
bogus.
if one face could tell 1,000 stories, it was Danny's face at the end of the episode, and
Think
Nia
about
was giving him a bunch of
it.
shit too, right? 'Cause she's obviously self-conscious, and she obviously been mad at him in some of these situations, but his face is going, "I hate these but I gotta stay on this show. I can't flip out because I'm already gotten ratted out by this girl now on this television show that I was inappropriate that probably no one else knew about, including my job and
Yeah.
employer, right? So I'm gonna chill. Can't yell at my wife. My wife's been a huge pain in the ass for 2 months, and I've also been a huge asshole for a few. All that's happened, and he's going, and she's got to know, like, you can't do that. Like, oh man. And look, at the end of the day, he should have just never, this dude could have just been a better drinker and just been an adult about it and not, you don't be, listen, you're in your 40s, dude. You shouldn't be ripping shots at tequila, period. You shouldn't be ripping warm shots at tequila. I'll stand by that all day. So I think people need to start ganging up more on the fact of what he was actually drinking. I mean, maybe if he was in there drinking some nice cold beers and stuff, like, I don't think anyone's going to shame him as much. The warm tequila is gross, bro. Like, just, ugh, do less.
All right.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I stand on that, Brian. It's the shame of it is like, how is this a full episode, right? They need to have included
Agree.
some more things
Completely
that
agree.
happened a
It's
few days
boring.
later. This was a bad edit, in my opinion.
right. Because he would you, I don't know. Like, do you think we could have got maybe a Jax check in here?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like we're getting the Jax check in next week, and they're finding out about him moving into the condo building Schwartz is living in, which is hilarious. Um, Really, though, not the end of the world. Schwartz is pretty tame comparatively to what he used to be, right? He's kind of more of a broken, sad man who chills at home more than anything now and does like some appearances here and there. Uh,
Mm.
I mean, I love Schwartz. Schwartz was my probably like up there with my favorite characters that we when we reviewed the show. Um, but yeah, I we could
What
have had a
what
little
can't
more anything, just for anything, just include just this was there was nothing happened. Oh, the what's his name bought Luke bought the ring. Dude, they've been talking about this engagement for like 4 episodes already.
I
For
was gonna
Christ's
say
sakes.
what cameo was better to you, Sheena Shea or Kyle Chan?
Oh, Kyle Chan for sure, dude.
I pulled.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I audibly popped for Kyle Chan for sure. Sheena is just an inevitability here, bro. You know she's a full-time cast member
Yeah.
next season. Like she lives in the valley. It's the best was the way, Brian. I hope you hope any of you or anyone in your group picked up on this. It's like Michelle's like, Sheena and I got really close in the last year. I'm like, I wonder why, Michelle.
Yeah.
Maybe in the last year you started on a new show on Bravo and hers ended, huh? It's just a quickie
Mhm.
dink. She lives in
I'm waiting
Marina
for that
Del Rey,
confessional.
Brian,
I'm
and then she
waiting for her
bought a
to get her
house.
first.
She owns a house in Marina Del Rey and the Valley. You get so opposite. Like that's so like not like convenient. Like what are we talking about here?
Like, when do you think we're gonna see Lala then? If we've
We're
already getting
getting
like our drip
Lala.
of Sheena.
Lala, I think we'll get with me. We got the preview of whatever that party was, not next week, but like in the trailer. It seems we're getting more Sheena
Okay.
than Lala, which I think makes sense. Lala,
Yeah.
what are you what story? And now I mean, shout out thoughts and prayers a little bit though out there to Lala. Apparently she has like eye cancer, like pre-cancer in her eyes. She's taking chemotherapy drops. Yeah, I seen that on Instagram today. I was like, so obviously,
Mm.
thoughts out there, Lala. We're obviously talking about the TV character here, not the real person, but no, I
But
think
of
Sheena
course,
Shea is going
as
to win.
always.
I think next season, based upon what they're saying to viewers, I think we're gonna shed a couple dead weight characters maybe, and we're gonna get Sheena in there. And frankly, these people like you were mentioning, Kristen. None of these I can't wait for Kristen to be pregnant, frankly, on this show. She's probably gonna lose her mind on me. It's gonna be great. I don't even think if they're filming even right now while she's pregnant. She's about
Yeah.
to have the baby literally next month. So I don't think they've picked cameras back up on they definitely have not picked up cameras on the Valley yet because the numbers have not been great. And they just did the reunion like a few weeks ago, which is earlier than they would have done, but because her and Nia are both due. I think they said like the same week. So
Yeah.
I mean, they probably wouldn't be filming their first like month or. I mean, I guess they seem like they film in the summer for these Vanderpump shows, so I do think that they'll be a little less involved, obviously, but that's why you're gonna need maybe. Yeah, well, what are you gonna get
Mm.
from Sheena though? Like, what spice are we gonna get from Sheena? Just watching her get denied from other
Yeah,
reality
exactly.
shows? Like, that's her storyline right now.
I'm not
Ariana just came
excited.
out recently and
I'm not
said that
excited.
Ariana recently had an interview and they asked about Dancing with the Stars, and one of the things she said was like they don't like it when people pitch themselves to the show, and that's like what Sheena's classically known for. She's pitched herself a million times to that show. So the sideways shade is so funny. I
That's
mean,
all.
I mean, no one
That's
can touch
awesome.
Ariana at this point. So, yeah, but I think that's the episode there, Brian. We mentioned Ariana. We might as well give our shout out. Love Island USA starting. We got a few weeks, right, Brian? About a few weeks. Not much longer than
Yeah, I
that.
think it's like 2 weeks, like June 3rd.
June 3rd, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be 2 weeks. Yeah, we'd be at the 27th. And so about 2 weeks from now, guys. So start doing your stretches now. Start setting your notification bells. We're gonna get to some good stuff for Love Island. We're gonna try to mix in. We'll do our normal reviews no matter what, but yeah, throw maybe some lives once in a while and some guest hosts here. And a lot of you guys are into it, so throw your ideas
Let's
out
try to,
there.
let's cast members. I'm gonna DM cast members. Just,
I didn't get any of that. I'm gonna be frozen. Well, for myself and Frozen Brian, thank you so much for watching.
Just end it. Just end it.